Alright guys, so we have Monday, December 8th here. As you could see, I got into a buy position on MNQ. As usual, getting in a little bit too late. I don't remember exactly how this one goes. It's Thursday when I'm doing the voiceover, but yeah, as you could see, marking up our levels right here. So we're going to put stop loss and take profit. And I'll pretty much just cut to when we get out of this trade then, since I don't really remember. So let's see how it goes. Alright guys, so this is about 3 minutes later. It almost touched TP1, and then as you guys could see, it pretty much went into our stop loss, and I believe I got out just a bit early, like right here. So we'll kind of see how it goes. And there we are, I'm out now. Alright guys, now I'm getting into a sell on MNQ. Don't ask me why, I don't remember the reasoning, but yeah, as you can see, getting into a sell right here. Same thing, 30-point stop loss, 150 take profit. I don't remember exactly how this goes, but not looking great so far. Alright guys, I remember exactly how this went now. I remember being so mad. We had touched TP1, and then you could see it kind of looks like we're going there again, kind of struggling a bit. Now it's kind of going back up to TP1, and look at that huge retracement, guys. Right into stop loss. Not, it didn't touch stop loss, but right into it. As you could tell, I was up, what, I don't even remember, $250 maybe, and now I'm down 250 in a matter of seconds. Closed it out. I was very upset when that happened. Never seen something pull back that fast before, but what can you do? Just a losing day right there. So that was the last trade for that day, I believe. If not, I'll put it up, and if so, you'll see the Tuesday sign pop up right now. Alright guys, I broke my rules and took a third trade of the day, so any second here we'll be getting into MNQ for the third time. I believe I was just, pretty frustrated with how that last trade went, and as you can see, if I held on to it, it would have been fine, but I didn't. And so anyway, got into a trade here, already up pretty good, $170 or so. And yeah, we're just gonna move our levels a little bit to kind of accurately reflect where I got in. And yeah, as you can see, it's going pretty good, but I don't believe I closed too much in take profit, if I remember correctly, but we shall see in a second here. And alright guys, about 20 seconds later, I am deciding to close out of this position. As you can see, it was around 472, I believe. So on the day, I did finish negative. I got out of that trade pretty early, as you could tell, and of course it keeps going. But and then I think I had a smaller position size too. But yeah, all in all, ended up around negative $97, I believe it was. You'll see it at the end of the video. But yeah, not the best trading day, but at least it wasn't what would have been like a $500 loss on the day, but yeah, we'll end it off right there. Alright guys, so now for Tuesday, we are getting into a buy here on MYM. So first trade of the week for MYM, and I'll be honest, it does definitely go a bit better. I feel like MYM has been my strong suit actually. I feel like for whatever reason it just moves a little bit better than NQ does, and that's probably just because it has, a bit less volume, but that's perfectly fine by me as long as I'm winning the trades. But yeah, I'm going for my usual here, 30-point stop loss, 150 take profit. And as I always mention, I'm not going for the full 150, but if it does reach, of course, that's perfectly fine for me. But really aiming for like 1 to 3s here, 1 to 2s at worst. But yeah, as you guys could see here, we're kind of just floating around break even. We'll just kind of fast forward here towards the end. Alright guys, just fast forwarding a couple minutes here. As you can see, we're floating a little around about 550 right here, and then hovering at that TP1, and boom, we are out for the day. I ended up profiting around $400, high 400s. I'll check the number right now. Alright guys, moving on to today, Thursday the 11th. I'm taking a trade on MNQ for sells. And yeah, gonna be honest, this was a bad trading day. You might be wondering what happened to Wednesday's recording. Gonna be honest, it was so bad, the trading day was so bad that I decided not to include it. And honestly, this one could arguably be worse, but I figure I have to show one of them just to record the journey. So yeah, anyway, as you guys could see, we're in pretty instant drawdown right here. Yeah, this is moving pretty bad, honestly. I don't remember it being that bad. So yeah, I'm already looking to close this position, as you guys could tell. We're in 8 contracts, so that's kind of my normal for MNQ. So yeah, I'm gonna get out pretty soon here. We'll just skip forward to that. Yeah, guys, pretty much 5 seconds later, I'm already out. It was negative $512, and then a little bit extra because of the fees. So yeah, already down $500 for the day here. And as you guys can see, it kept going up, so got out at a good time right there. Alright guys, so 4 minutes later, I'm getting into MNQ. Once again, 4 cells. This time, I'm only going in with 5 contracts. And spoiler alert, it's another loss. As you guys can see, it's already down, over $100 right here. So pretty fast into stop loss. Like I said, for whatever reason, not doing the best with MNQ. So as you can see, I'm already, kind of looking to get out potentially. But yeah, I think I did get out right here. Yeah, I sold off 2, it looks like. So yeah, we'll pretty much skip to when I get out fully. Alright guys, about a minute later, it's kind of at the same spot honestly, so I pretty much just decide to get out here at break evens. Yeah, maybe closed here for about $10 or $20 in profit, but we are out of that trade. And of course guys, if I would have taken MYM, look at this right here guys, I could have gotten an easy 1 to 5, and that's the trade I did not take. So yeah, just that's how my day went so far today. But here I go guys with another sell on MNQ. I feel like I didn't learn my lesson, but anyway, I broke my trading rules because I'm revenge trading, of course, which honestly, it worked out this time, I'll be honest, right? I got a little worried because it did go into a bit of drawdown, a little bit worse than this. I think it started to go pretty bad at one point. And by the way, I only took 2 contracts, but yeah, you could see it's already like halfway, into my stop loss, but not that big of a deal. If, I had taken a full position size at 8, I would have probably got out, but it's actually a good thing I didn't get out right here because it ends up going into take profit, so we'll cut to that right now. Alright guys, so right here I'm going to sell off 1 contract. You'll see it go from 2 to 1. So as soon as I hit TP1, I just sold off the 1 contract. And then I figured worst case scenario, I would sell off the other one if it did go to break even. But thankfully it didn't go to break even. I'll show you guys right now. Well actually let me explain first. I'm going to be changing up my strategy a little. I figure for my winning trades, I'll sell, I'll be going in with full position sizes of course. But what I'm going to do is I'll sell half my contracts off at TP1, and then if it reverses and goes back to break even, I'll sell my other half there. So that way I'm at least guaranteed money if I do get a winning trade, right? And then obviously worst case scenario, if it goes to stop loss, I just sell off all, 8 or 33 contracts depending on what trade I'm in. I'll just sell off the full amount, obviously, if it goes to stop loss. But worst case scenario, sell half at TP1 and then sell off the other half if it goes down to break even. Best case scenario, I sell off the rest once it hits either, the 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. I'd love to aim for 1 to 3s. So yeah, that's what I would be going with. But yeah, pretty sure here I get out pretty soon after this. You guys can see it's going pretty decently, moving pretty decently, I should say. Here to take profit 2. I think I get out like right around here. Up $100 on this 1 contract, so that's too bad I didn't take a full position. Otherwise I could have, made all my money back. But yeah, we're here to about 2.5 now. It's moving pretty strong, and this is on a 5-minute candle right here. So yeah, the 6:45 candle. So anyway, let me just cut to where I get out. Alright guys, just a few seconds later I get out. Actually, you'll see that right there. So yeah, hit about a 2.5 right there.